For most people, the idea of living full-time in Las Vegas casino hotels sounds like a fantasy or a financial impossibility. Yet for the creator of Casino Nomad Life, this unusual lifestyle has been his reality for more than 16 months. What allows him to maintain it is not luck or endless winnings, but a calculated understanding of how casino comp systems work and how to use them strategically. His experience reveals a clear process, understanding how casinos actually value players, providing the right kind of gambling action, and accepting the real financial cost behind a life that appears free on the surface. The first essential insight is that casinos do not hand out free rooms out of generosity. Every comped night carries an underlying cost, paid for by the gambler through the action they provide on the casino floor. A recent $50 craps session illustrates this dynamic. At a $15 minimum table, his small buy-in required an early win to build momentum. Although the first shooter hit a quick come-out 7, the early success was short-lived. After spreading bets across the 6 and 8 and covering the hardways, a .7 out wiped the entire buy-in within minutes. Despite losing money, the brief session produced almost no comp value, too little time and too small an average bet to matter to the casino. This leads to a second major point. To benefit from the comp system, a gambler must understand how they are rated. Casinos are not concerned with whether a player wins or loses on individual rolls. Instead, they measure value based on average bet size and time spent at the table. A short 5-minute session with low wagers is essentially invisible to their rating system. In contrast, a structured 4 to 6 hour session with consistent bets earns the action that casinos reward with rooms, food, and other perks. This is the foundation of his lifestyle. To stretch his bankroll and maximize comp value, he focuses on low house edge bets such as a pass line and placing the 6 and 8. These wagers reduce expected losses over time and allow him to play longer, critical for staying rated as a profitable player. His philosophy is to play for value rather than for big wins. As he emphasizes, no one can beat the casino in the long run, but it is possible to use disciplined play to reduce the cost of living within it. Over the past 16 months, he has tracked every dollar to understand the real financial implications of his lifestyle. Since June 2024, he is down more than $16,400 in gambling losses and has spent an additional $7,400 on room rates. Averaged together, his combined cost of living comes to just under $1,500 per month, a figure comparable to paying rent on a modest apartment, though without utilities or long-term commitments. His ongoing goal is to further reduce that average by improving discipline and by structuring his play around longer, more consistent sessions. He concludes with a practical observation from daily life on the Strip. Despite rumors that Las Vegas has slowed down, crowds tell a different story. Even on a Wednesday afternoon, the line to reach his hotel room stretched with tourists, proof that Vegas remains vibrant and very much alive. Through these insights, the video presents a candid look at what it truly takes to live in casino hotels full-time. It is not a life of endless wins and free luxury, but one that requires strategy, discipline, and acceptance of the real costs behind the comps that make it possible.